What's good? It's your boy Coach T, and welcome back to the Mud Talk Radio channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because if you're into fashion, sports, life, and culture, then you're into this channel. Let's go. So I'm back with another video today, man, and I'm gonna be real, man. Hey, before y'all say it, I know it's been a minute, man, but you know, I dropped the vlog, you know what I mean? So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the vlogs I've been dropping. I told y'all once we started the memberships that I was gonna start doing a lot of different content. I got back on my YouTube shorts, my sports content, things of that nature. And so speaking of which, man, if you haven't already, if you're interested, go ahead and join the Mud Talk family, man. The link should be somewhere down below. Hit that super thanks, whatever you want to do to support this channel is greatly appreciated. But in the spirit of fashion, I got another review for you today. And this was very interesting because there's been a lot of releases since the last time I did a sneaker review, some of which have not really piqued my interest, some of which, you know, I would deem to be fashionable, but they weren't worthy of me going out to grab. But this one today, I think is definitely up for a discussion. Whether you think about this or I think about this, the reality is the fashion community as far as shoes is headed in a certain direction. And that's the reason why I wanted to bring this shoe to the channel today. So I got the box right here, man. And as you can see, this is a different box. For some of y'all used to seeing that Jumpman logo, that Nike logo. In the middle, we got a very unique logo. And if you're from the city of Charlotte and you follow the Charlotte Hornets, then you know what this logo stands for. This is the LaFrance logo. You got the Puma logo right there on the box. And on the side of the box, it says LaFrance right there. What does LaFrance stand for? This is Lamelo Ball's line underneath Puma, where he does have his signature basketball sneakers that he released, but he just started releasing clothing and different streetwear and stuff like that. And these shoes are a part of it. So let's read what's inside of the box. The box reads, and I got to get used to reading the Puma box too, because I think this is the first of its kind being brought to the channel. It says LaFrance Amour. And I'm hopefully reading that correct. And the colorway is weird. It says for all time red. That's what it says. I mean, I'm gonna put a close up on the box and y'all can read that, but it definitely doesn't read like a Nike box or a Jordan box. But that's what it says. And this is a men's size 11. Not my personal size, it's my son's size. We'll talk about that later. Top is off of the box. And as you can see, man, white top box, and we typically don't spend that much time on boxes on this channel, but today we're gonna actually talk about what's inside this box, because if you're interested in getting this sneaker, I wanna kind of show y'all some of the layers, man, how Puma doing it. You see the paper, man, you got the Puma sign, you got the LaFrance logo going on there, and they got that wrapping, and they got another additional wrap going on, and here is the shoe right here, man. We got the LaFrance Amour. And we're gonna just say this is the red colorway. What y'all thinking about that, man? Tell me. All right, man, so my initial reaction on this shoe, I'm gonna be real. It's giving skateboard vibes. It's giving bulky designer sneaker vibes. And let's be honest, man, we don't really wanna admit this. I'm gonna admit it because I don't care what direction the fashion community is going in. We still have our preference as consumers, right? Like, we're gonna go and buy what we like. And the beautiful thing about today's sneaker market is that we can literally walk in the store and get whatever we want. The resellers are dying off. They're actually struggling to keep up because a good portion of their sales have been coming from Jordans, and now people aren't really buying Jordans like that. So it's gonna be sneakers like these that are gonna pique people's interest. Now, this specific sneaker might not pique your interest, but what I mean by that is that designer shoes are where these kids are really headed to right now when it comes to fashion. You're seeing the bulky sneakers, you're seeing the Balenciagas, you're seeing the Lavins. That's what this sneaker actually reminds me of, is a pair of Lavins. It has that chunky sole on the bottom, chunky outer going on, those fat laces, and a ton of padding going on in the inside. And I was telling my son that this reminds me of a skateboard shoe. Like, if you're familiar with the skateboard era, in my opinion, skateboard sneakers have always been really popular. I remember even back when Lil Wayne was doing his rock star or skater type thing. Even before that, I wore Vans, I wore skate shoes, DCs, Lakais, all type of different shoes. So man, it was more of a fashion thing for me. And so this shoe actually reminds me of that. But more importantly, at a price point of $100 retail, I think this is really giving designer vibes. And we're gonna do our side-by-side comparison on what we like to call over here the quality control segment on the Mud Talk Radio channel. Now look, before I get into quality, man, I don't want to overlook some of the details that Lamelo and his design team or over at Puma or however they work together to get this shoe designed. You know, there's some very interesting things. You got, you know, those are ones, I want to say, right on top. Yeah, on the toe box, you got those ones going on. They kind of stand off a little bit. They kind of pop out on the toe box right there. You have LaFrance going on right there. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of cool details on here. You got 101 going on the side of the shoe. Not from here is what these little bubbles say right here on the sole. And then you have the LaFrance logo. Again, on the back, you have 101. And so it continues through the inside of the shoe. You have, looks like a spaceship. You got some heart emojis going on right there. I mean, this shoe definitely says LaMelo all day and night. And even you have flames going around the toe box right there. I mean, that's pretty nice. The flames are actually stitched on. That's pretty cool to me. And then on the bottom you have, let's see here. What does this one say? LaFrance on the bottom of that shoe. And on the bottom of this one, it says Puma. So y'all see that? That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. I ain't even mad at LaMelo. He got the LaFrance logo on the sole as well, on the insole, and it says Puma as well. I'll probably do a close-up so y'all can see that. But on a side-by-side comparison, this shoe looks pretty good. I don't think that I see too many inconsistencies. The one thing I will say is kind of like where the sole meets this patent leather, because this is patent leather and this is, I don't know what type of material this is. Looks like this is mesh maybe right here. Then you got patent leather, but where it meets, you see that glue, and I'm wondering over time if that glue will become an issue where it starts to peel or, starts to separate. Who knows? I mean, my son will find out eventually. Is this a shoe that you will wear? The bigger question is, this is a shoe that I would wear? And I'm gonna answer that right now. Yes. It's because we're talking about fashion, and the reason we're talking about fashion is because that's what this channel is about, man. We talk about bridging the gap between sneakers and fashion, and I think that a lot of times we've really gotten to a place in the sneaker community where it's about getting the most expensive shoe or being a hype beast or whatever, and it's never really been about, for those guys, really putting it on. It's just about the most expensive label. I think it takes talent, it takes an eye for fashion, the ability to color block and match pieces together to put a fit together to make a shoe really stand out. And that's what we're talking about over here. Now, with chunky shoes being a very, very popular thing today and a very stylish thing, let's not, glaze over that. This shoe fits into today's fashion industry. And that's why I really like the shoe. I like the fact that you can wear this with some baggy jeans. You can wear it with some flare leg jeans. It's just a dope shoe, man, overall. And even on the photo shoots that I seen LaMelo do, he did a really good job of wearing this shoe, and he wears it almost every time you see him on TV. He has on LaFrance clothes, he has on the shoes, and honestly, man, he did his thing, because LaMelo is a flashy guy, bro. Like, he always got on the jewelry, even before his brand started, he always had on the drip. And so LaMelo has his own unique style, and I think this shoe definitely says LaMelo, but it definitely also says today's fashion industry. Here I am. Here y'all go for $100, man. Y'all ain't got to spend $1,200 on some Labins. You can come and grab the LaMelo, what did I say the name of this shoe was? The Amour, I think, or something, maybe, Amour. I don't know, man. Again, what y'all think? I'm gonna rate this shoe right now before we get out of here, man. I ain't even gonna play around with it. I know it's been a minute. I'm all over the place with the video. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place. But hey, the rating on this shoe, for real, y'all gonna be surprised. What you think, babe? What you think I'm gonna rate this shoe? What you rate the shoe? Everybody can't hear you, so I mean, you can just. Really? Huh? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, y'all. My wife said 6 out of 10. I'm not gonna go 6 out of 10. I get why she's saying 6 out of 10, because she probably wouldn't wear these. I personally would, and so I'm gonna go for LaMelo, for the uniqueness of this shoe, the effort, the price point, the design, the details. And I'm gonna give LaMelo a smooth 7.5 out of 10, man. I'm gonna give him a 7.5 out of 10. I've seen some other colorways. I think I've seen a pink and black colorway that was really dope. And I'm interested to see what the next shoe looks like. Like, if he continues in this direction of making high fashion type sneakers for an affordable price, I'm down with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with that. And also the fact that he has, some popular hoop shoes, and I hope they're revamping them hoop shoes that he done came out with, because they're not the most comfortable shoe to wear. But we going 7.5 out of 10. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, if that's too high, if that's too low, and why. And as always, guys, you know the saying, love is free, hate costs. You've been watching Mud Talk with your boy, Coach T. I'm out.
Subscribe, like, comment, hit that post notification.
Oh yeah, you heard it first and foremost.
Go hit the like, go subscribe, go all that.
All that, man.
Like that.